Performing team now. I love being with my friends, and I love my teachers.
To learn more about how you or your child could not only develop their dance skills, but also develop as a person, visit desi'sdance.com. Youth and adult classes are available. That's desi'sdance.com.
If you feel a burning in the back of your heel or lower calf that worsens with activity, you may have Achilles tendonitis. This often occurs as the result of repeated movements of certain sports, such as running, tennis, or basketball. Dr. Andrew McCall at Alpine Foot and Ankle is your local expert for Achilles tendonitis treatments and many more foot and ankle problems. To learn more and to schedule a consultation, visit alpinefootанdankle.clinic. That's alpinefootанdankle.clinic.
Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home is clearing stock with massive discounts. Right now, while supplies lasts, find select LVP and carpet 50% off. Battleson Brothers also has over 8,500 square feet of hardwood, normally $7.99 per square foot, but currently just $3.99. And choose select tile for just $1.99 per square foot. Come see the flooring professional located 1 block south of the Arch in Afton.
Price, quality, service, Battleson Brothers Flooring.
While the Bank of Jackson Hole has grown over the years, our commitment to our clients and their financial well-being remains the cornerstone of our business. With responsive local decision-making and a true appreciation for the health of our community, our vision is to provide a banking experience that is all about you, the client. When it comes to navigating the local landscape, Bank of Jackson Hole has proven year over year that we know the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For the last 40 years, my goal was to move to a place like this. And so now I moved here. I couldn't really do much of anything.
He's relatively young for hip arthritis and was limited significantly because of the pain. We decided that the best course would be proceeding with a hip replacement.
It was easy. It was just, I know it sounds strange, right, when you know what they do. One of the greatest things about moving to Star Valley has been Dr. Linford and Mountain West Orthopedic.
Food insecurity is the foundation to everything. Every 2 weeks, the paychecks come in and the bills go out. After rent, water, power, fuel, and every other bill is paid, my account is generally under $20 until the next paycheck. This leaves very little to no money to stock the pantry with groceries for our family. But with the help from the Afton Food Pantry, I did not have to pick and choose between paying my bills or buying groceries. They lovingly opened their doors to my family and I when we needed it the most.
Avail Valley Construction is hiring and a great place for high school seniors to enter the workforce after graduation. Multiple positions are open with competitive pay right out of high school. To learn more about a rewarding career for those of any age, visit availvalley.com.
For 18 years, Miles CPA has been your trusted partner in Star Valley, blending experience and expertise to support our community's financial needs. With a combined 75 years of experience, our dedicated team includes 3 skilled CPAs, along with 3 specialized bookkeepers. We're thrilled to welcome Amanda Wilford, our newest CPA, to the Miles CPA family. Together, we offer unmatched services in bookkeeping, payroll, business consulting, and tax preparation. Your financial success is our priority. Miles CPA, always a strong supporter of Star Valley Braves sports and activities. Go Braves!
Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic have been serving the local community for over 25 years with residential, commercial, and construction services, along with porta potties and septic pumping. Please remember to always bag your garbage before placing it into your can. Even the smallest breeze can cause garbage to scatter everywhere as it is being dumped into our garbage trucks. For service and questions, visit starvalleydisposal.com. That's starvalleydisposal.com.
At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, it's not only about mining phosphate for production of crop nutrients that support western U.S. farmers and ranchers. It's about supporting our employees, neighbors, and local communities and their families. From providing quality competitive jobs to being an active partner in our local communities. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine. Passion for people and supporting local families by bringing Earth's resources to life.
At the University of Wyoming, ideas come to life. It's where the spirit of innovation and boundless curiosity fuel our hunger for knowledge. It's where the past meets the present and our students shape a brighter future.
I'm a student athlete.
I'm a musician.
I am a mentor.
And I'm a cowboy.
The world needs more cowboys.
I think being in a small town, you just really care and you take more pride in the work that you do because you're working with your neighbors. These are people that you see out in the community. You know, you see them at kids sporting events and parent-teacher conferences and the grocery store. You know, these are our neighbors.
One of the reasons that people also come back to us is they trust us because we are friends, we are family. And so I think there's a lot of trust.
You're watching Braves basketball with Duke Dance and Dal Erickson on the SVI Sports Network.
Good afternoon and welcome to Riverton High School for the Stranigan Tournament and the opening weekend of Wyoming High School basketball. The Star Valley Lady Braves, followed by the boys team, will take on the Cheyenne Central Indians. The Lady Braves up first to open things up. Star Valley coming off a nail-biter loss against the Evanston Lady Red Devils yesterday and trying to bounce back against this Central Lady Indians team here at Riverton High School. I'm Duke Dance with Dal Erickson, and this is the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off. Your home for totally free checking. It's where free really does mean free. Visit gofirstbank.com. That is gofirstbank.com. And coming up on our countdown to tip-off coverage, we'll get in the segments we are able to, including the Crimson Corner Roundup. We'll have you recap the rivalry and the Records Watch. And, of course, I don't think we'll have an anthem today because it is a tournament-style basketball. But Dow Star Valley with Lady Braves yesterday in that one against Evanston, a close game that they were able to tie late but couldn't pull it out down the stretch.
And you knew that was going to be a tough game. It always is with Evanston. In recent years, though, I would say the Lady Braves have kind of had Evanston's number. Not so yesterday, but first weekend of the year, Duke, you're just hoping to get better from here.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at the Crimson Corner presented by the University of Wyoming.
Well, first off, the Lady Braves hosting the Brawl yesterday. They won that with 252.5 points. 6 individual champions there in Marsh Valley today. The Braves Brawl getting underway at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Watch link at SVInews.com. We just recapped the ladies, and looking at the guys, they're going to be faced a looks to be a much improved Evanston team. In fact, they just took Cheyenne East right to the buzzer in this game that we just finished watching. So Evanston looks to be a factor in the Southwest District, and the Braves fell to them by 9 yesterday. That's a look at your Crimson Corner, brought to you by the University of Wyoming.
Find your reason to be a cowboy at uwyo.edu and the Roundup with the help of Sunrise Engineering.
Some other games today, Cameron versus KC and Glen Rock today on the Spur. Green River versus Arvada West out of Colorado. Number 3, Sheridan taking on number 5, Kelly Walsh. That's one to watch today. Laramie at Natrona and Cheyenne East taking on Evanston. And, of course, Jackson taking on the home team, Riverton Wolverines.
That's a check of the Roundup with the help of Sunrise Engineering, creating solutions that work and relationships that last. Visit sunrise-eng.com. That is sunrise-eng.com. Just over a minute and a half until tip-off time. Let's take a look at the rivalry between Star Valley and Cheyenne Central with the help of Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine.
Well, this one was first played in the 07-08 year, and overall Central leads it 7-4, which might be a little closer than you might think. And the last game they played, the Indians won at 41-32 at this tournament last year. Looking at some trends in this series, these two programs have split the last 4 meetings, and the Lady Braves have actually won 4 of the last 6. That's a look at your rivalry, brought to you by Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine.
Bringing Earth resources to life. Visit Simplot.com. That is Simplot.com. And Dow, what do the Lady Braves need to do to bounce back in this one and get those keys to the game? Presented by Assist to Sell.
Well, number 1, they're going to need efficient guard play. These Cheyenne teams are really going to pressure you in the full court press. Key number 2, they've got to limit their turnovers. They got to keep that under 15, I would think, if they want to win today. They need to score at least 40 points. Last night, they were a little short of that, finished with 36. And they got to have at least 3 3-pointers, I think, tonight, Duke. I think for them to come away with a victory. That's a look at the keys to the game from Assist to Sell.
Local agents Ashley Cranny and Mandy Jack have the keys to your next home. Visit Assist to Sell, StarValley.com. That is assist to sell, starvalley.com. The Tribe going to be the designated home team in this one. They'll be in the home whites for Cheyenne Central. The Lady Braves, the road team in this one, as they get some final comments from Coach Kate Erickson and before they take the court in their road red and crimson and gold.
And the Lady Braves, you look at them, Duke, the last couple years especially, really leaning heavily on kind of the individual play of Kenley Engelhart. Well, she has moved on. Your best returning player, at least statistically and minutes-wise, is Emily Dana, kind of a double-double machine or a threat to do that every game. You're going to have to figure out where you're going to get your points from your guard line. I think Ambry Nelson's going to be huge this year. And from talking to Coach Erickson, she's put in a lot of time, and they're going to depend on her a lot this season.
Starting lineups being announced for the visiting Lady Braves.
And starting lineup tonight for the Lady Braves, you got a little different numbers than the ones I was given. Oh, wait, no, that's a 5. Okay, that is Ambry Nelson. Number 10 is Austin Bagley. Number 15 is Cambry Johnson. She had a big 3 at the end of that game last night. Number 21, Emily Dana. I'm going to tease her for not wearing 31. She knows. And then number 24, Ruby Hill, getting the start. And the Braves coached by Cade Erickson, Jason Kazare, Shaylin Hathaway this season.
And for Central, number 3 is McKay Gehrig. Number 25 is Taylin Wade. Number 30 is Carson Temple. Number 35 is Ava Newton. And it looks like number 33 is Izzy Kelly, the starters for Cheyenne Central. And it's going to be, again, Star Valley in the road crimson. Central will be in the home whites here at Riverton High School for the Stranigan invite to open things up.
These are great matchups, Duke, because you're going to get a good look. The eastern side at State has generally dominated. You get a look at them right out of the gate.
And the opening tip goes towards Central. Kelly quickly down the post, right side, missed the shot. Driving in was Temple down the post, and it's rebounded by Star Valley. Lady Braves back the other way. Their first possession of the game as we open things up around the outside arc. Top of the floor is Johnson. One dribble, picks it up. Pressured on the perimeter, pivots, and spins with a pass over to the left side. 3 from Bagley, no good. Rebounded, though, underneath by Dana. She loses the ball in the key on the court and picked up by Central. Both teams go one and done on their opening possession, and then a backcourt foul called on Star Valley reaching across the body.
It's going to go against Cambry Johnson. First foul of the game.
We'll stop the clock at 7:27 to play in this scoreless opening period. Central with the handle on the dribble. Across the timeline will be Izzy Kelly. Works it over to the left side. Pass to the right side to Gehrig. Dribbles, spins, and passes it up. Works to Wade. Takes a deep 3. Inside cylinder, no good. And the rebound brought down by Star Valley's Ambry Nelson. Lady Braves with the basketball. 55 seconds into the game. Still scoreless, 0-0. Cross-court passes stolen away by Central. Riverton basketball working in the backcourt against the pressure. Now across the timeline. Pass the left side. Able to find Gehrig over on the wing. Kick it over to the right side corner. 6:49 to go. And another 3 ball taken. This one's too strong, no good. Ricochet rebound into the hands of Emily Dana. And it's Lady Braves basketball, still scoreless. 6:40 to play in the first.
Third rebound already for Emily, but this is where they've got to get a good shot here. Threw it away last time up the floor.
Johnson right, now left side, over to find Hill. She'll dribble and now kick it back outside once again to Johnson. Nothing there for her. Works it over to Nelson, left side wing. 6:25 to go in the first period. Still scoreless, 0-0 between Star Valley and Central in Riverton. Right side corner is Bagley. Austin couple dribbles and passes to Nelson. She'll step back and reset the offense. Standing at the volleyball spike line, now works it over to the left side to Johnson. Holding it, working against the man-to-man defense being put on by the Central Indians. Star Valley still working the perimeter as we hit 2 minutes into the quarter. Nice pass down the post. One dribble and the ball's out of bounds. Lost it. Good pass, but Johnson not able to get the shot up off the double team and dribbled off her foot and out of bounds.
Obviously disappointed you don't get a shot there, but I do appreciate the Lady Braves' patience. That's going to be a big deal, I think, in a game like this because Cheyenne Central, just by the nature of the way they like to play these Cheyenne schools, they want to get kind of up and down the floor.
Still scoreless. Over 2 minutes played in this game. 0-0 on our Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Ball moving around the perimeter for Central. Temple to the right side wing. Newton, cross-court pass, left side. Kelly wants to penetrate but can't get it on the angle drive. Works it back to Wade. She's double teamed. Clock down to 5:28 to play in this period. Now a dribble drive and a hesitation back outside again. Continuing to work the perimeter. Star Valley rotating in their zone defense. Here's another three, a miss again, and another rebound with a foul. It's a Star Valley rebound with a central whistle, stopping the clock at 5:17 to go in the first quarter.
Rebound number 4 for Emily Dana already. And I believe that foul going to go against Ava Newton. That is correct. Her first team foul. Just a reminder, in case you forgot from last year, no single bonus anymore. It's 5 fouls and into the 2 free throws.
Some half-court or backcourt pressure being put on by Central after the whistle. Star Valley still working it. Now they do get across the timeline, and a front court foul called against Central. To get them 2 quick ones, Carson Temple will pick up that foul with 5:06 to go in the first.
First on her, second team foul, 5:06 to go here in the first. Neither team has found the net yet.
Lady Braves working the half-court offense. Nelson breaks down the defense, passes to the right side wing, now into the corner to Bagley. Nothing there for her. Back around up top for a 3-ball. Johnson no good by Cambry. Nice rebound in the putback. Just rolls off the inside cylinder, no good. Ball ricochets and out of bounds. It's going to stay with Star Valley, says the official. That was a big rebound down low by Emily Dana, but couldn't quite hit the putback. She's eating up the boards early, though.
Yeah, 5 rebounds in the first 3+ minutes.
Star Valley inbounds to the corner, now back to Bagley and around to Nelson. 4:44 to play in the first quarter. Still scoreless between Star Valley and Cheyenne Central. Now the ball tied up, jump ball call, and the arrow favors Star Valley, stays with the Lady Braves with 4:38 to go in the first.
That one pretty dang close to another foul. Central gets the benefit of the doubt on that one.
2 team fouls on Central, 1 on Star Valley. About midway through the first, with about 4.5 to go. Ball moving around the outside. Bagley picks up her dribble and travels on the outside. That will turn it over.
The one I think you can get away with, that second one, not a chance. So just a few too many turnovers here for the Lady Braves. Some of them forced by the Indians, others unforced like that one. And both teams still looking for their first basket midway through the first quarter here.
And so now it's Central around the outside and going down, but passing it away before the travel call. Now bouncing with pass over to the right side. Another 3-ball. That one's in. They finally get one to drop. And Central scores first. They say her toe was on the line. Not a 3, just a 2-pointer with 4:05 to go. Central leading at 2-0. Backcourt pressure being put on again by the Indians. Lady Braves having trouble getting across. Johnson double teamed. Ball passed, and there will be a timeout taken by Coach Kate Erickson before the 10-second violation. We'll take the timeout. Back in 30 on the SVI Sports Network. A 2 originally. They've changed that on the scoreboard. It looked like a 3 initially, and they have fixed that. So it is going to be a 4-4 Central, and it's 3-zip Cheyenne Central on top.
It's a big possession for Star Valley early. You've played good D, you've had some shots, but this is where you got to take care of the ball.
Dana takes a 3, no good. A big rebound by the Indians. Tribe running the floor, go coast to coast, and a bounce pass down low, blocked out of bounds by Dana, but with contact. They'll say that's a shooting foul. And that will put Taylor Wade to the free throw line for the Tribe.
First personal on Emily, second team foul as we hit 3:40 here in this first quarter. And can't really give you any free throw statistics here for Central. We just started the season. Give us a break, would you?
So the first attempt is too strong and no good. Remains 3-zip, 2 team fouls apiece with 3:40 to go in the first period. Just 1 basket made in the game so far. Central 3-pointer as the second free throw is good. That makes it 4-0. Central backs off the full court press. Star Valley will run the half court offense. Nelson picks up her dribble in the front. Nope, still has the dribble. Now passes down to the right side corner. Dana double teamed there. Back up top to Nelson. Ambry works it to the left elbow. Back up top to Mackey. Cameron checked in during the break. Now works it to the post. Good inside-out movement. Dana for three. Too strong, no good in the corner. Fight for the rebound. Body on the ball is on the court. Body's going out to get it, and that will be a jump ball call. Arrow favors Central this time, and another empty possession for the Lady Braves.
But you go back, what was it, a minute and a half ago? Central forwards flipped the arrow. This is where you get the payoff of that hustle play from a couple minutes ago.
3:14 remains in this opening period. Central with that 4-0 lead against the Star Valley Lady Braves in Riverton. Pass around the arc for Central. Right side wing, back up top is Wade. Fakes left, goes right to the elbow, kicks it back out to Garrett. He can't drive in. It's still around the perimeter to Wade. Now right side to Schaefer, and back up top and around the arc they go. Cross-court pass, back up top, nothing inside for Central. They go to the elbow, ball tipped, loose, but bounces back to the Indians. Fake the shot and tipped again, but still to the Indians. Now a mid-range jumper, back rim, no good. Fight for the rebound and into the hands of Star Valley. Lady Braves get the board. It's knocked out of bounds off of Central. That's Tori White on the rebound with 2:31 to go in the first period.
Showing those good hands we taught her here at SVI.
That's
Tori
right.
White. She is a cable-wrapping son of a gun.
We kind of had a remote feed broadcast going yesterday, and Tori helped our camera get up and going in her jersey. There's going to be a foul on Central as Star Valley was driving in. Ambry Nelson on the dribble. She's knocked down. It's going to be a non-shooting foul.
Elise Newton going to be whistled for that one. Her first third-team foul, 2:22 to go in the first quarter. Lady Braves still looking for their first points, let alone their first field goal.
Bagley will trigger this in from the front court sideline on the far end. She'll look to her right, go into the corner, now up to Nelson. Nothing there for Ambry, double teamed on the sideline, pivots, has to get rid of the ball, and there's a foul.
Star Valley fortunate there.
Yeah. Central bailed them out. With the reach in, stops the clock at 2:22.
Okay, Gehrig whistled for her first. That's the fourth team foul on Cheyenne Central.
Which means the next foul puts Star Valley in the bonus for the rest of the quarter. Inbound to Nelson. Just outside the circle, works it to the left side. Pass over to the right side to Bagley. Back to Nelson as the clock rolls down to 2:12 to go in the first. Star Valley working the outside, a little crossover move by Nelson, but defense stays with her. Gives up the basketball to the right to Bagley. Clock hits 2 minutes to go. Bagley picks up her dribble, pivots, and passes away.
Mackey was open under the rim. They just couldn't find her.
Now Mackey has it in the baseline corner. Her pass is tipped, but recollected by Mackey. And they'll reset the offense up top to Nelson. Down to 148. Nelson drives, runner in the lane, off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Central. Indians have it on the run. Across the half-court line, and a contact foul at the timeline against Star Valley. Stops the clock at 1:41 to go in the first. Still scoreless for the Lady Braves here, but they're only down by 4. 4-0, 14 fouls on Central, 3 on Star Valley.
That one a win against Nelson.
Scoreboard says her first. Clock rolling at 1:33. First period. Outside ball movement, 3 left wing. Cornered it in the rim and backboard, no good. Fight for the rebound. It is ricocheted into the hands of Central, but a foul beforehand will be against Star Valley. On the rebound attempt, Central will inbound on the baseline.
I believe they're getting Tori White for that one. Tori's first, fourth team foul, so both teams will be at the line if they can draw another foul in the next 87 seconds.
Central corner 3, left side, good. Rattled that one in for Izzy Kelly to make it 7-0. 1:15 to go in the opening period. Star Valley breaks the pressure at the half court, works it to the right side, kick out Nelson, fakes the 3, now tries kick out, White takes it, and Tori will miss the 3, and a Nelson goes up for the rebound. She's bumped, it goes down, but they'll say a travel. And Ambry will turn it over after she is forced to the ground, and it will be given back to Central.
You can see Central defensively, Duke, they're happy to kind of clog that lane and say go ahead and shoot an outside shot, and the Lady Braves typically have not been a good three-point shooting team as of late, 0 for 5 in this first quarter.
53 seconds to go in the first, and the ball tipped around in the lane, taken away by Star Valley. Nelson comes up with the loose basketball. Still has 45 seconds. Star Valley looking for their first points of the game. Kick it to the right side to White, back to Nelson. Fakes to 3, right wing, banked it in. And that's going to be a triple for Ambry to put Star Valley on the board. A Wyoming National Guard three-pointer for Star Valley makes it 7-3. Here's a three-ball answer. No good. Missed by Central, but a backside rebound. Clock down to 20. Now a left side corner three. Off the rim again, no good. Loose ball rebound pulled in by Central. Sidestep shot, no, but a foul. With 14.2 to go in the period. And to the free throw line goes Central.
And that's two fairly quick ones on Ambry Nelson. And if you're the Lady Braves, that's really not what you want. She's going to stay out there for the time being, but 14 seconds left in the first period. You're starting point guard with 2 fouls.
Free throw is good for Izzy Kelly. Extends the lead back to 5. It's 8-3 on the Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. 14.2 seconds remains. Both teams in the bonus for these last few seconds of the quarter. Second free throw, no good, but a rebound put back is in. Board and a bucket off a missed free throw. 10-3, 8 seconds. Star Valley half court at 6 seconds. Nelson 5 seconds, tries to force it in low, and she's fouled. 4.1 seconds, and that will put Ambry Nelson to the Riverside Dental free throw line.
It's going to go against Carson Temple, so she's got 2 now. And as you mentioned, Duke, 15 foul. Ambry to the free throw line.
Her first attempt is too strong off the miss. One more free throw to go for Ambry. Second, good. 10-4, Lady Braves pulled within 6. Almost stolen on the inbound, but Central has it. They run the floor in the lane, kick out, jumper at the buzzer, mid-range, off the rim, bouncing and no good. Almost fell in. And it is 10-4 at the buzzer, and we have a Lady Brave that is down, holding a right knee right at the end of the period. And I believe that's Bagley. Austin Bagley on the court will take a timeout here at the end of one. 10-4, Star Valley trailing, but Austin on the court will take a 30-second break and be back for the second quarter after this on the SVI Sports Network.
Feeling overwhelmed by managing your finances? Simplify your life with First Bank of Wyoming. We offer a full range of banking services, all under one roof. From checking and savings accounts to loans, mortgages, and rewards credit cards, we've got you covered. Plus, our convenient online banking and top-notch mobile app put you in control of your finances anytime, anywhere. First Bank of Wyoming, the only stop you need for all your banking needs.
Welcome back to Riverton High School on the SBI Sports Network. End of one quarter, and the Star Valley Lady Braves trailing Cheyenne Central right now, 10-4. But now the concern right now is for Austin Bagley, who went down right at that end of the quarter on that shot at the buzzer, and she's still down on the floor.
And I be honest, Duke, I didn't see necessarily any contact. Coach Kazaire's down there, and he's probably thinking, I thought I'd seen enough of this stuff during football season, but he's out there for the moment. I was wondering if maybe she banged knees with somebody else, but my fear is that is not what happened, and she isn't really moved.
Well, the fact that she's still there is the reason for concern. She is able to get help to sit up, and she is going to get she can't even hobble. She is carried off the court, and that is tough to see.
Yeah, super disappointing. Can only hope it's not what we all wonder if it is.
So Austin Bagley will be carried back into the locker room with what appears to be some sort of knee injury. So she is certainly done for today, if not for how much longer. We'll see. So the Lady Braves will have possession of the basketball to open up the second quarter of play. They will inbound at the half court. Mackey will trigger it in for Star Valley. 10-4 on the Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Lady Braves trailing against Cheyenne Central at Riverton High.
And there's just some possessions that are more crucial than others. I feel like this is what could be a really pivotal possession here to start the quarter. You're down 6. Lady Braves looking for offense. If you can come out here and get a bucket, I think that would give Star Valley some much-needed confidence.
Right now they work the outside. Johnson drives, almost hit it off the bank shot. No good. Ricochet rebound in the hands of Central. Now they go fast break down the floor, run the court off the rebound, and score in transition. The exact opposite of what you were just talking about. 12-4, and there's going to be a carry in the backcourt against Star Valley, trying to beat the press. Turns it right back over to Central with the scoreboard sitting at 12-4.
And Star Valley really done a pretty good job of of not really giving Central any fast break opportunities. That time, though, get beat up the floor and then a quick turnover, kind of a double whammy.
Central, they quickly pass around the outside. Tribe with the basketball as we hit 7:20 to go in the second. Now they try and drive the post, but there's going to be a foul. Little hand check foul on the defense. We'll stop the clock at 7:21.
I believe that's going to be on Ruby Hill. First personal. First team foul here in the second quarter.
Central inbounding on their own baseline. Inbound up top. Quick three off the inbound for Gehring. No good. Fight for the rebound, and there's going to be a jump ball call. This time the arrow will favor with Central once again. Star Valley inbounded at the quarter. So the Tribe will inbound on their own baseline. Bounce to the outside corner. Quickly up top to Gehring. And work it around to Kelly. Into the lane is Temple. Fade away on the post. Bouncing on the rim, no good. And over the back call against Star Valley. Trying to go up for the rebound was Emily Dana. That time she was out of position. Two quick fouls on Star Valley in this quarter.
And that one's going to be Dana's second. So she's got two. Ambry Nelson has two team fouls here in the second quarter.
Here's an inbound play to the post. Kick back out top. Gehring another three attempt. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound is pulled in off the ricochet by Cameron Mackey. Star Valley basketball. 6:55 to play in the second period. Lady Braves quickly go down the court to the right side. Now back up on top. Work it to Nelson. Fakes left, dribbles right, bounces to the right side wing to Johnson. She can't get in, and the ball is tipped. Loose, stolen on the pass and taken away by Central on the run. To the rim on the other side. Missed it, but the follow-up is there. A catch and shoot in the air, and it's a rebound and a board for Talon Wade. Timeout taken by Coach Kate Erickson. He's down by 10, 14-4. Full timeout back in 60 on the SVI Sports Network.
Whether it's staying in touch with family, entertaining the kids, or connecting with your favorite sports team, Silver Star helps unlock the moments you live for. Connect to what matters most without lag, buffering, or dropped connections. Visit silverstar.com and discover frustration-free Wi-Fi from Silver Star today.
Back after the Star Valley timeout taken by Coach Erickson. And it is 6:32 to go in this second period. Central leading Star Valley 14-4 in this girls varsity game.
Duke, we've only played just barely over a quarter, but this is going to be kind of the challenge for this Lady Braves team. Where is their offense going to come from?
And a quick steal after the inbound play. Central takes it down to the low post. Turnaround, spin move. Shot is good for Talon Wade. Two more off the steal for her.
She's up to 5 points.
Star Valley still struggling against the half-court press. Now they break the double team, but the pass is too high and over the head of Johnson. Taken away again. Another steal by Central's defense in this pressure set.
Fourth steal of the half so far for this Central team.
Angle drive shut down by the defense. Working around the perimeter again for Central. Cross court, three ball taken, too strong, no good. Nice box out rebound by Cameron Mackey, and she'll draw the foul. It's going to be a whistle against Central. Stops the clock at 5:46 to play in the second.
The thing about the Lady Braves, Duke, is they're actually rebounding pretty well against a team that is taller than them. They got 10 rebounds. The thing that's concerning to me, only 3 two-point field goal attempts so far in this game. And for the Lady Braves, I think you got to about flip that. You can't settle for threes because you're not a good three-point shooting team.
This time Star Valley does break the half-court trap. Ball tipped in the front court, though, but corralled by Dana. Stays in her hands. She'll work it to the right side to Nelson. She drives in, gets under the rim, and is fouled on the shot. Big move by Ambry Nelson.
Those are the moments that, you kind of got used to the last really 3 years of Kenley Engelhardt being able to take someone off the dribble, get in the lane, either get a basket and a free throw. Ambry doing it right there. That's a really good sign for the Lady Braves.
Stops the clock at 5:27 to play in the period as the free throw is good. Makes it 16-5. Star Valley trailing second quarter.
That foul went against Elizabeth Needham, by the way, her first and the second team foul.
From the Riverside Dental free throw line, second attempt is missed. Rebounded by the Indians. Central on the run. Quickly down the floor, pass to the right side. Now a baseline pass, knocked away, loose, but picked up by Central. The shot is no good, hung on the rim, and then lost, and it will be out of bounds. Officials will say it stays with Central. Looked like Johnson might get it, but couldn't hold it.
I'll tell you one thing, though. Coach Erickson's teams, they do not give up at all, ever. They play every minute of all 4 quarters. They're going to play their butts off, and they're going to grind it and see how it finishes off in the end.
His team still on defense. Almost got a stop off the last shot. Inbounding is Central. They go outside. Trying to drive in. Spins, kicks it around. Ball picked up by Central. 5:08 to play in the second. Indians still with the basketball, now working the perimeter. Trying to get into the paint. And going to be a foul, a whistle blown, a jump ball call.
I say something's got to be called there. Either a foul or a jump. In this case, it's going to be a jump, and the possession arrow will favor Star Valley.
Lady Braves get it back. It looks like the Tribe will stay in.
Star Valley defense. Tori White's going to check in, replacing Emily Dana. Emily going to get a breather. And again, this backcourt press
to the left side perimeter, and a shot on the post is just off the mark. No good by Hill.
That was a good inbounds play, though. Ruby had a decent shot, just couldn't knock it down.
Here's a dribble drive take. Indians with the basketball. Garrett, cross-court pass right side to Newton. Now back up top, back to Newton. Clock rolls down to 3:22. Here's a baseline jumper short, but a rebound and putback also missed. Another offensive board, and the putback is in. 2 offensive boards before the buckets, and officials timeout after the score. Official will give a technical call to Ava Newton, who is holding her left ear.
Yeah, that's kind of, I want.
But she just took her earring out.
Is it a jewelry-related technical, I wonder?
Well, she clearly had an earring in because she took it out and gave it to her coach.
That's what he's pointing to. Okay, I actually didn't really know what the rule was on that, to be honest with you.
So it is a technical call against Central, and that's going to put Cameron Mackey to the Riverside Dental free throw line for 2 tee shots.
Second personal. I'll be honest, I've been doing this 20-plus years. I think that's the first time I've ever seen one.
Certainly is interesting on the technical call there.
Well, I think usually they'll kind of say, hey, take that out.
Here's a good pass down low to Mackey. Her shot's blocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Star Valley. Great pass from Nelson down to Mackey, but it was deflected and out by Central.
Needham came over and she smacked it out of bounds.
Comes with 3:01 to play before halftime. Lady Braves inbounding. Go up top to Nelson. Fakes left, dribbles right, and retreats back to the perimeter. Picks up her dribble. Mackey, top of the key. Left side to Dana. Nice feed inside to Johnson, and it's loose and out of bounds.
That's closer to what you're going to be wanting if you're the Lady Braves offense. It was there. It was a pretty good pass. In fact, I think Johnson felt like it was poked out of bounds by Central, but that didn't get that whistle.
Star Valley trails 20-5 with 2:40 to go before halftime. Central basketball, 14 fouls on Central, 2 on Star Valley. Tribe working around the outside perimeter. Kick up top, now work to the left side. Nothing there, and still around the outside for Central. With the dribble is Gehrig. Passes down to the right side. Jumper on the baseline. Off the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound, and Star Valley will have it. Board pulled in by Dana. Give her another one. Across the timeline comes Nelson to set up the offense in the half court. 2:10 to play before half. Dana, left side wing. Couple dribbles, passes over to the right side to Johnson. Clock gets 2 minutes to go. Second quarter, Lady Braves trail 20-5. Spin move and back out to Mackey. Now right side Nelson. Has a screen set, can't get to the rim, passes back outside, and Johnson can't hold on to the basketball on a tough pass. Another Star Valley turnover, and it goes back to Central. 1:47 to go before halftime. Tribe across the half-court line. They'll set up with Temple. Now a 3-ball taken and made. Sammy Schaefer, 4-3, and it's 23-5.
That's the just the third made three for Central. They had been 2 of 10. That time makes it 3 of 11.
Star Valley breaks the half-court trap. Nice pass down low, fake shot, hook shot, no good. Missed by Dana. Ricochet rebound into the hands of Central. They run the floor. Great half-court pass, and the layup on the right side is in. Carson Temple, the recipient of a beautiful half-court pass. 1:06 to go. Star Valley back down the floor, and that will be a turnover. A travel call down on the baseline. Extra step for Tori before she could pass it away. And 1:03 to go. It's a 20-point Cheyenne Central lead.
And defensively, the Lady Braves playing how about how you might expect. They've played pretty tough. They're not trying to give anything up, but the turnovers and then just the lack of offense right now. I mean, you're not gonna fare very well in any game with 5 points and a half.
54 seconds to go. Second quarter, Central basketball. They work the outside of the right wing. Hold the ball high, toss up top, ball deflected on the pass into the hands of Tori White for a steal. 41 seconds to go before halftime. Nelson across the timeline, works left, now right, back to her left, goes to Johnson, top of the floor. 33 seconds to play before half. Cambry holds it high, dribbles left, splits the D, and is fouled on the floor. Will be a shooting foul, though, with Central in the bonus. That will put Cambry Johnson to the Riverside Dental free throw line, and she'll have 2 attempts.
Elise Newton whistled for her second. And I like the aggressiveness right there. If you're Star Valley, where offense is a struggle, you've either got to attack the basket. You've got some good offensive rebounders out there. That one no good, unfortunately. I just feel like they could maybe be a little more aggressive, but obviously within the realms of what the coaching staff wants.
Second attempt is good. She salvaged that one to make it 25-6. Central basketball. Star Valley in the full court press. Indians able to break it. Now it's 2 on. Now they have numbers on the other end. Defense recovers, but then the defender falls down on the baseline drive. Shot no good. Backside rebound, put back no good. And Star Valley will have the rebound. Dana another board, and she's fouled with 16.3 to go. This will put Emily Dana back to the Riverside Dental free throw line on the other end of the court. Stops the clock at 16.3 seconds before halftime. Lady Braves trail 25-6.
Well, that last free throw from Johnson, Cambry was just the second player to get a point in this game. Ambry Nelson had the other 5. Let's see if Emily Dana can be the third player here. That one too strong off the iron. Lady Braves is 3 of 9 in this first half from the free throw, so definitely battling some offensive struggles.
One more to go from the Riverside Dental free throw line for Dana. It's away and too strong, no good. But a rebound by White. She clears it back outside to Dana. Clock at 13 seconds. Extra possession for the Braves and another foul on the baseline with Dana fouled after she was double teamed. So she goes back to the Riverside Dental free throw line with 11.2 before half.
Looks like Taylon Wade going to pick up, I believe that's her first. Of course, we're into the bonus.
Big rebound by Tori off the miss.
Yeah.
And now the Lady Braves just need to hit a free throw. That one's missed.
Well, you come to these tournaments, Duke. One, if you're Star Valley, you get to see basically some of these perennial powers from the Eastern Conference. And 2, what do you got to work on? So far, you got some things to work on here in this tournament.
Second free throw is in with 11.2 to go. 25-7 the score right now. Central on top. They'll drive, little bump, play through it, kick out. 3 ball is no good. Fight for the rebound, and that's an over-the-back call against Central. That will be with 1.6 seconds to go and put Star Valley back to the Riverside Dental free throw line.
If on the Indian staff, probably not real happy with some of these late fouls in terms of positioning and whistles too, maybe.
Like they
put up a 2 and a 1.
Maybe
not sure if that's. Hey, there's 3 of them out there. They're going to figure it out.
Whatever they wanted to figure out, they did. So with 1.6 to go.
Maybe they're wondering where Emily's 31 jersey is.
Yeah. Who knows?
That's for her dad. That's an inside joke.
Here is the free throw. No good. Still 25-7, 1.6 seconds remaining in the second period. Back to the Riverside Dental free throw line, and Dana missed the second one. Rebounded by Torrey. Dumped it off down low. Shot at the buzzer by Johnson. No good. Another rebound. Put back. No, but a foul. They never started the clock, Dal. Time should have ran out.
Yeah.
1.6 seconds remains. They're going to say that's the half. Yeah, that's the right call.
Yeah,
the clock never started, and clearly more than 1.6 went off. So to the half we go. The Star Valley Health halftime show. Central on top over the Lady Braves. 25-7 back in 2 minutes on the SVI Sports Network.
Nabe, I operate Teton Truss. We build roofing trusses, floor trusses, wall panels, and affordable homes. My relationship with Bank of Star Valley is very personable. I can call down to Thane. We're on a first-name basis. I think Bank of Star Valley also uses character as well as credit score when it comes to making decisions. My dad once told me, going into business, you need a personal relationship with your banker, and I get just that.
Have you heard how you can earn some extra cash from Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union? Bring us any new or refinanced auto, ATV, or RV loan, and we will give you 1% back in cash. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union, OAC, member NCUA.
B&H Auto in Afton has been serving the Star Valley community for over 10 years. With a qualified and trained staff, you can trust B&H Auto for brakes, maintenance, repairs, tires, and more. That's B&H Auto on the north end of Afton. Service you can ride on.
Are you ready to join a legacy of service and adventure? The Wyoming National Guard invites you to be a part of something bigger. With us, you can serve your state and nation, all while pursuing your dreams. In the Wyoming National Guard, we ride for the brand, then fly for the brand. Embrace the opportunity, make a part-time commitment, and become a guardian of Wyoming's future. Join us today and be a part of a tradition like no other. Your journey begins here.
In this game, it's the Cheyenne Central Indians taking on the Star Valley Lady Braves. And after the first half, Central on top over Star Valley by a score of 25-7, Dal.
Yeah, the Lady Braves. You look at offensively, it's just been a struggle, and that's going to be a process over the course of the entire season. Obviously, you'd like to see a little better than 7 points, but like I said, you come to these tournaments, one, to get a good eyeball of the other side of the state, and two, to get better. So you got a whole second half to do that.
Well, let's see how this score looks by the numbers. Here are the Battleson Brothers Flooring halftime battle stats.
Well, first for Cheyenne Central, boy, I really don't ever want to make that mistake of Central and East, because I don't know how they would feel. I would be mad if I was them. Anyway, Cheyenne Central leading this one 25-7. Leading the way, I've got Izzy Kelly with 6 points. She's got a triple and also one from the field as well. 5 points for Taylor.
This is your home for Star Valley Braves basketball.
4 points
live on SVI Media.
And 3 for McKay Gehrig and 2 for Elizabeth Needham. Rebounding, the Lady Braves actually have more rebounds because of some of those couple little series there where they were getting multiple offensive boards. But Central, obviously, with the offensive prowess out there. I've got them with 4 steals as well. Just 2 of 4 from the free throw line in that first half. The Lady Braves, by comparison, got there 14 times but only hit 4 of them. The Lady Braves offensively obviously really struggling. 5 points from Ambry Nelson, 1 from Cambry Johnson, 1 from Emily Dana. Emily did have 7 rebounds in that first half to lead the way in that category. But yeah, the free throws really a struggle there. 0 for 2 for Mackey, 2 for 4 for Nelson, 1 of 2 for Johnson, 1 of 6 for Dana. And obviously that's something you'd like to maybe improve up to maybe at 65-70% range in the second half if you're the Lady Braves. So that's a look at your halftime stats, brought to you by Battleson Brothers Flooring.
Quality, price, and service located a block south of the Arch in Afton. That is Battleson Brothers Flooring, Carpet One, floor and home. Before we go to break, Dal, let's take a look at your trivia question and see if we can give away a gift certificate to Swirl in downtown Afton.
Hey, and this goes for you folks out there in Cheyenne, too. If you would like to drive the 450 miles to Afton to get this gift certificate, you are welcome to do so. But the question is, Star Valley's last win at state happened to be against Cheyenne Central. That was in 2021. What was the margin of victory in that game? Text in your guess at 307-203-4637.
First correct answer wins a gift certificate to Swirl and Star of 89 in downtown Afton. Of course, you got Crumble Cookie. They had their soups of the week. You have all the great Froyo and some great 12 days of Christmas sales going on right now at the Giftery inside Star of 89. 203-4637. First correct answer wins that gift certificate. It's the Star Valley Health halftime show. Lady Braves trailing Central by a score of 25-7 at Riverton High, live on the SVI Sports Network.
Life is tiring, isn't it? After a long day, aren't you just exhausted? Wouldn't it be nice if you could just lay down on a perfect mattress? Something that feels like it was custom made just for you. Something so nice, it felt like the mattress itself was tucking you in. Now you can with Mountain Valley Mattress Company. See how affordable your next great night's sleep can be in downtown Afton or at mountainvalleymattress.com.
For the last 40 years, my goal was to move to a place like this. And so now I moved here. I couldn't really do much of anything.
He's relatively young for hip arthritis and was limited significantly because of the pain. We decided that the best course would be proceeding with a hip replacement.
It was easy. It was just, I know it sounds strange, right, when you know what they do. One of the greatest things about moving to Star Valley has been Dr. Linford and Mountain West Orthopedic.
Assist to Sell, the Realty team, knows that buying and selling in our current market is expensive. Their full service assistance will save you thousands on your next real estate transaction. Call Mandy Jack or Ashley Cranny today to find out how. See how we sell your home and save you money? Very demure, very cutesy. Call Assist to Sell, the Realty team today for your next real estate transaction.
My best friend just had a birthday party at the Fun Zone in Afton. It was so cool. We got to play basketball, ping pong, and foosball. We were able to bring our own Nerf guns and even watched a movie on a giant projector screen. For my next birthday, I want to have my party at the Fun Zone too. Mom said the Fun Zone will also work great for my sister's wedding reception in a few months and next summer's family reunion. For reservations, visit svfunzone.com.
98, all part of the SVI Sports Network.
The Riverton High School and the Star Valley Health halftime show. Your care is their top priority, and that's why they are expanding their services coming to Alpine. The Alpine Clinic's been open a couple of years with clinic services, but now in January, an ER and surgical services coming to Star Valley Health Alpine Clinic. Join them for a grand opening in January. For all the details, visit starvalleyhealth.org. That's starvalleyhealth.org. Now, one thing that occurred in the first half, Star Valley lost Austin Bagley to what looked like a right knee injury. She was carried off the court and into the locker room. However, I was told, I missed this during the game, but she did walk out on her own power. She was taped and had ice on her knee.
I missed that too.
But she was walking. So it's obviously, considering what it looked like, a great sign. She won't be back in this game, if at all, this weekend, but she was on her feet.
Yeah, I would assume you're not going to see Austin the rest of this tournament, but hopefully some positive news as they figure out what that might be.
So we'll just keep an eye out for Austin and wish her the very, very best. Of course, Dallas.
I was going to say, we got to touch on these awesome warm-ups for Central real quick on the boys. If you're seeing these, those are fantastic.
The circus pants.
As somebody who grew up watching my brothers in the 80s with the great warm-up, those are cool, man. I like those.
Let's take a look and see how Star Valley Lady Braves have done so far with the keys to the game in the first half, presented by Assist to Sell.
Well, key number one, I was looking for efficient guard play. I really don't think the Lady Braves have done horribly there. They just, I think they're still they got some growing pains. And they're going to have to continue to get better. They got to limit their turnovers. That's obviously still a big key. Way too many unforced turnovers, let alone the ones that were forced by Cheyenne Central. Hit 40 points. Hey, if you drop 33 in this second half, I will be tickled pink. And then at least 3 3-pointers. The Lady Braves didn't get any in that first half. So still plenty of work to do on your Assist to Sell keys to the game.
Local agents Ashley Cranny and Mandy Jack have the keys to your next home. Visit AssistToSellStarValley.com. That is AssistToSellStarValley.com. And let's see if we have a winner of that trivia question here at the halftime.
So the question was, Star Valley's last win at state was against Central in 2021. What was the margin of victory in that game? And the answer is 1. It was a 1-point victory, 39-38. in the state tournament in 2021. Did we have a winner?
We did not.
All right, guess
Close
you and
guessing.
I will use it.
And just to clarify, that was the you're talking girls basketball,
Yes,
right? Okay,
yes.
we've had some people confused over it being a boys game, which we did beat East. Last year.
Yes, last year.
In the boys bracket.
This is a
the
girls game.
Yeah,
Thus
so,
a girls game trivia.
No winner this time. So congratulations, Dow. You have won a gift certificate at Swirl in downtown. I've noticed that you make the questions hard sometimes, just so you can.
Just so people understand, that does not happen.
No, it doesn't.
I am not allowed into the prize drawer, okay? That doesn't
That's
happen.
True. All right, that's going to do it for the Star Valley Health Halftime Show. Dow, before we take the court, we did miss the Records Watch in our pregame show presented by Star Valley Disposal.
Yeah, just wanted to point that out just a little bit. And, of course, as soon as you said that, I hit the X on that and closed it out. Give me 1 sec here. The Records Watch, of course, brought to you by Star Valley Disposal. I just want to point out this is the 12th meeting all time between Star Valley and Cheyenne, or what has become Cheyenne Central. And neither program has scored more than 48 points in the last 10 meetings. Technically right now, the Lady Indians right now on pace to kind of break that little nugget. That's a look at your Records Watch from Star Valley Disposal.
Residential, commercial, construction, and septic services. Visit StarValleyDisposal.com. That will end our Star Valley Health halftime show at Riverton High School. Lady Braves have some work to do. They trail Cheyenne Central by a score of 25-7. It will be the tri-basketball to open up the second half of play as we swap directions.
And nobody in foul trouble. You got several players for each team with 2, but nobody in foul trouble as of yet.
Wade will inbound backcourt for Central. And Cheyenne Central will have the opening possession, and a great move by Izzy Kelly. She faked the handoff on the perimeter and then took it into the rim and scores 2 quick ones.
And nobody stopped the ball to the rim, and Izzy Kelly takes it all the way in. She's got 8 points now.
27-7. Dana on the outside. Cross-court pass, works it to the right side, able to find Ruby Hill. Nothing there. Now back up to Dana. Takes a 3 down the barrel. No good. Fight for the rebound. Johnson has it. Put back attempt. Too strong. No good. This time the defensive board comes down to Central. Wade has it. Quickly running down the floor. Trying to bounce pass in transition. It's going to be deflected. Last touch by Central. And it's Star Valley basketball.
Central lobbying there. Didn't get their wish that time.
Lady Braves hustle on defense to get back down and force a tough pass. Get the ball back. Central jumps into a half-court trap defense. 7:19 to play in the third period. Lady Braves across the half-court line. Work to Dana. She's on the right side. Has the ball tipped away from behind, but she's tripped and fouled.
Good sportsmanship there. Ava Newton's like, I didn't mean to knock you on the ground.
Comes with 7:12 to play in the third period. First team foul on Cheyenne Central at the quarter.
They put that as the second up on the board for Newton. I'm going to guess, I wonder if that technical in the first half went against the team and not her personally. Just a FYI, because I'm not sure.
Well, that could be because they never put up a foul on either side, actually. So here's Star Valley with the possession. 6:58 to go in the third. Ball stolen by Central. 3-on-3 on the run. Here's a shot on the left post. In and good. Another one for Izzy Kelly.
Well, she's heating up into double digits now.
6:42 to play in the third period. Now a 22-point lead for Central. That's their largest of the game. Star Valley breaks the half-court press. Now Johnson in trouble, throws a tough one, and it's deflected and out of bounds.
Poor kid over in the corner and on crutches with a brace, and he hits him in the brace leg. He's like, I'm out of the way. Give me a break.
Yeah, he's laughing it off, and it is off of Star Valley's fingertips and out of bounds.
He probably thought he was safe.
6:27 to go in the third quarter. Central basketball, angle drive under the rim. There's going to be a little bump on the drive. First foul of the quarter called against Star Valley.
I believe that's going to go against Ruby Hill. Ruby's second. First team foul here of this third quarter for Star Valley.
6:22 to play in the third. Inbound to the post. Spin around shot no good. Loose ball rebound fought for and into the hands of Dana. She'll have another board. Double team to the baseline. Outlets to Mackey. Mackey across the half court line. 6:10 to play. Here's a nice pass down to the baseline. Shot is, Hill passes it out rather. Back to Mackey up on top. 6:03 to play in the third.
I thought that was the best Star Valley's handled a transition the whole game. I actually would have liked to have seen Ruby just take that jumper I know you're trying to work on offense, but that would have been maybe the best shot.
Ruby has it now, and that time she goes up and draws the contact. Ruby has the Dow earpiece in her right ear and says, okay, I'll take it. And she missed the shot, but is fouled and goes to the Riverside Dental free throw line.
Kelly will be whistled for her second team foul on Central here in this quarter. And Ruby to the line for the first time today. First one, that's a bit strong. That's been a theme. Not dismissing them today, Duke, but they've all been strong.
Clock is stopped at 5:51 to play in this third period. First team foul called second team foul on the quarter against Central as the second free throw off the mark left side this time.
If the Lady Braves free throw percentage was a grade, they'd be going to summer school. It is not good.
Here's a dribble drive jumper in the lane. No good. Rebounded by Star Valley. Board pulled in by Ruby Hill. Lady Braves basketball, 5:30 to go in the third quarter. Star Valley trailing by 22 against Cheyenne Central at Riverton High. Opening weekend of Wyoming High School basketball. This is the Stranigan tournament played annually in Riverton. Here's a steal by Central. They run the floor. Defense is there. Have to kick it back outside. Now the ball swatted on the way up. Loose ball pulled in, and a tough shot by Central goes off the bottom of the backboard, but they'll say touched by Star Valley, and it stays with Central.
That was quite a curious sequence right there. Yeah, it looked like it actually went up off the bottom of the rim, but maybe it was last touched, maybe a tip or a block there by Star Valley. I'm not sure, but it's going to be Central ball.
5:15 to play in the third. Central inbounding baseline. They go outside. Driving is Kelly, and she scores.
Well, I think I know what the Central staff said at halftime. Izzy, go to the rim. She has got 12 points now. She's scored 3 buckets here in the first 3 minutes of this quarter.
Here goes Dana. She runs the lane and scores.
And I know her dad was probably saying, take it to the rim, Emily. I like to think she was listening.
31-9 after that field goal by Dana. 4:48 to go in the third period. Now Central back around the perimeter working their offensive set. They drive in baseline, double teamed, and they're going to call a foul on the defense.
Lady Braves a little slow there and out of position. And I believe that's going to be on Ruby Hill again. That'll be Ruby's third. And second team foul of the quarter or the third? It says second on the board, but I think it's the third.
Here's an inbound into the lane. Maybe got away with a little travel there, but kick out. 3 ball is in and good. This time Carson Temple, the triple from outside.
That was a good-looking shot.
It's going to be a foul in the front court against the Central defense. Stops the clock at 4:30 to go in this third period.
They're going to get Ireland Hickson for her first foul of the game. And that is the third team foul for Central here in this third period.
Dana inbounds to Mackey. She'll have it front court, dribbles to the left side, picks it up and bounces over to Nelson. Nelson quickly right side to Dana, drives baseline, double team back out to Nelson. Works to the left post, goes up for a tough shot, no good, too strong off the high square. Rebounded by Central, quickly down the floor, fast court, one-on-one, and the fast break rather leads for 2 more points to Izzy Kelly.
She's 5 for 5. From inside the arc, 14 points now for Izzy Kelly.
Braves break the half-court press again. Work it left side. Baseline jumper on the way for White. No good. Rebounded by Central. Then they throw it away, but with a foul. It's going to be against Star Valley with the clock sitting at 3:56 to go in the third.
Cambry Johnson going to be whistled for her second. And I guess I was wrong before. That is now the third team foul on Star Valley. 3:56 to go here in the third quarter. Temple will have a seat for Central, and checking in is number 15, Elise Newton.
3:50 to go in this third period. 3 team fouls apiece. Central leading Star Valley by a score of 36-9. Here's a three-pointer down the middle, short, no good. And saved, though, by Central, going out of bounds into the hands of their teammate. Shot no good, and then the rebound loose, picked away by Johnson. She dives for the loose ball and can't quite get there in time.
Gotta like the hustle from both of those gals.
That was a lucky bounce for Central to get that one. And then Johnson just not quite able to corral. No, they say it was last touch by Central, even though Johnson dove for it.
I would not have. We're a ways away from where that action took place, but that's not what I would have guessed either.
So Central will be on defense, and there's going to be a blocking call in the front court as Nelson drives down.
Central player got hit in the head.
Yeah, she fell down and hit her head, back of her head on the court, and she's still on the floor now. not feeling good. She's going to get up on her hands and knees, holding the back of her head. She's up and walking.
Ouch.
But she's probably going to get that quick concussion protocol there.
Insult to injury, she was the one, to Elise Newton, she was whistled for that foul.
So she's able to walk off the court under her own power, but goes immediately back to the locker room.
Ooh. Hope that's all right.
3:20.
Western is a fantastic option when it comes to higher education. We're awarded consistent upper ranking.
3:22 to go in the quarter. Trying to thread the needle down low to Dana, but a big volleyball block there by Central. Now the pass in transition. Ball tipped away and taken away by Star Valley. Ambry Nelson back there on defense.
Great steal, one from Temple, and then Ambry Nelson steals it back.
Central remains in the half-court defense. Ball stolen away by Central. Taken by Kelly. Izzy, nice pass down the lane, across the lane to Temple, and she scores on the low block left side.
Carson Temple now up to 9 points in this contest.
Star Valley in trouble in the backcourt. Now they break it, and another block call. And Central saying her feet were set, but the official gives the benefit to Star Valley.
And I bet that one's pretty close, because not just the fact that her feet are set, Duke, but Ambry almost kind of looked like her arm was coming off. Didn't get the benefit of the doubt this time to Central. And then not only that, that's actually the third personal on Temple and the 5th team foul. So Ambry Nelson will go to the line where the Lady Braves have struggled today. 4 of 16 from the free throw line today.
First attempt is good for Ambry. That puts Star Valley into double digits. Done so on the Riverside Dental free throw line. Makes it 38-10, 2:44 to go in the third. Second attempt for Ambry, bouncing and no good. Box out rebound pulled in by Needham. It's Central basketball back the other way. A 28-point Central lead. Double team on the post, kick back outside. Work up top of the floor to Wade. She can't dribble, kick out, 3-ball, wing, no good. Airballed it into the hands of Tori White for the rebound. Tori hands off to Ambry Nelson, who comes across the timeline uncontested. Nelson picks up her dribble, goes to Mackey. Works it to the right side. Johnson back to Mackey. Clock down to 2:10 to play in the third. 38-10 on the scoreboard. Star Valley trailing, but with the basketball. Here's a short shot by Johnson. May have been deflected. Nope, they'll say it was just short and out of bounds, untouched. Lady Braves turn it over. Central basketball.
Hill going to check back in for Johnson.
Ruby, a junior.
Yes.
Getting some varsity time off the bench today. Here's a pass down to the baseline. No shot. Kick back outside. 3 left wing, but a travel shot's good. But they wave it off from the extra step for Taylor Wade and give the ball back to Star Valley. 1:53 to play in the third.
Nelson going to come right back in, or Johnson, excuse me, replacing Cameron Mackey.
Clock rolling on the inbound. Star Valley breaks the pressure. Dana works it to the right side to White. She'll fake and drive. Shot blocked. And a jump ball call is on the loose ball. Emily Dana got tied up against Newton. The arrow favors Star Valley. Good job by Dana, because that was going to be all Central ball.
Yeah, they were going to be in transition, I believe.
Dana will inbound, baseline. Clock at 1:43, and a timeout taken by Coach Erickson before the inbound play. So we'll take the timeout as well. 60-second timeout. Star Valley trails 38-10 on SVI.
Western is a fantastic option when it comes to higher education. We're awarded consistent upper rankings year to year from entities such as University HQ, College Factual, and Intelligent.com. But don't just take their word for it. Listen to what our own students had to say about why they love Western.
The sense of community that this campus has.
Intramurals are always fun, in my opinion.
I really like all of the instructors and the coursework.
The tuition is very affordable.
I have awesome teachers. They're personal and great.
There's always an adventure when you're here.
Welcome to Star Valley Station, home of Skyview Lanes, Salt River Cinemas, and Some Dude's Pizza. Get ready for an unforgettable experience where entertainment and deliciousness collide. Let the fun begin.
You're watching Braves basketball with Duke Dance and Dal Erickson on the SVI Sports Network.
Back in Riverton High School for the Stranigan Invitational to open up Wyoming High School basketball. Lady Braves against Cheyenne Central, trailing 38-10, a minute 43 to go in the third. Lady Braves inbound up top, able to find Hill. Hands off behind her, and Johnson with it. Stepping back, goes to Nelson. Central playing tough defense deep on the perimeter, man-to-man. 1:27 and counting in the third. Star Valley is in the bonus for the rest of this quarter on 5 team fouls by Central. Here's a nice pass down to the low block, but a travel call. It was an extra hop by Ruby Hill, who had the ball on the right block and just jumped.
It was there. It was there, though. That's what the coach wanted. You come out, you executed, got a nice pass from Tori down to Ruby. Just that little hesitation. I would almost just chalk that up just to inexperience.
1:10 to play in the third. It's still 38-10 Central. They'll have it on the right corner. A little give and go on the post shot. No good, but a foul. That's going to put Carson Temple, the 5'11 senior, to the Riverside Dental free throw line.
Tori White, we whistled for that one, her second. And that is the 4th team foul on the Lady Braves in this quarter, but that is on the shot. So 2 shots upcoming for Central.
First free throw is good. Temple will have another as the lead extends to 39-10.
And so Temple is now the second Central player to hit double digits. He's got 10 points and make it 11.
40-10. Central stays in the the full court press here now. Johnson double team deep, goes to Mackey. Defense comes to her, pass to Nelson. She wants to go sideline, breaks the pressure, works down low to White, takes it reverse layup, no good. Rebounded though by Hill. Spin around shot is good. 40 seconds to go in the third period. Central quickly down the court, ball tipped, loose, and taken away by Star Valley.
That's the best job on that last possession Star Valley has done against that press easily today.
And then they get the ball right back here, forcing a turnover. 30 seconds to go in the third. Lady Braves trying to put together something, looking for a field goal to end things. Mackey up top left side. 20 seconds. Right side, White goes angle, bounces to the post. It's tipped and stolen away. Central on the run. Outlet pass down the court, 1-1, and it's good. A layup for 2.
Temple again. She's got 13 points.
Double team, and the ball loose. Nelson lost it, picked up by Central. 1 second, and they do get the shot off on time, but rims out, no good. And after 3, Central leading Star Valley 42-12 on the SVI Sports Network.
If you feel a burning in the back of your heel or lower calf that worsens with activity, you may have Achilles tendonitis. This often occurs as the result of repeated movements of certain sports, such as running, tennis, or basketball. Dr. Andrew McCall at Alpine Foot and Ankle is your local expert for Achilles tendonitis treatments and many more foot and ankle problems. To learn more and to schedule a consultation, visit alpinefootанdankle.clinic. That's alpinefootанdankle.clinic.
Hi, I'm Elise, and I've been dancing since I was 3, and I love it. I used to get nervous going places by myself, but I don't get worried anymore. Dance has helped me be brave and confident, and I am even on Desi's dance performing team now. I love being with my friends, and I love my teachers.
To learn more about how you or your child could not only develop their dance skills, but also develop as a person, visit Desi'sDance.com. Youth and adult classes are available. That's Desi'sDance.com.
This is your home for Star Valley Braves basketball, live on SVI Media and Swift 98, all part of the SVI Sports Network.
Start of our fourth quarter at Riverton High School. Lady Braves will be trailing 42-12 against the Central Indians to open up the quarter.
Looks like Star Valley going to break the huddle with Mackey, Nelson, White, Johnson, and Hill.
It will be Star Valley basketball as they work to the right side. Mackey will inbound to Nelson in the backcourt. No press being put on here by Central. Nelson works to the right side. Defense is on her in the front court. She's picked up, and a tough pass is stolen away. Taken by Temple. She's going to go to the rim and scores off the steal. Went all the way down the floor, split the defense, and lays it in for 2.
The aggressive duo of Izzy Kelly and Carson Temple, they have really put this game into another stratosphere as far as the score.
Kay Gehrig will pick up a foul here in the fourth quarter.
In fact, Temple now has the game high of 15.
7:35 to go in the fourth. Star Valley breaks the press. To the elbow, right side, back outside. Nelson fakes a 3, drives in post, puts up the floater, bounces and no good. Rebound pulled down by Taylon Wade of Central. 7:20 to play in the fourth. Wade takes it down. A free throw line jumper is in. Dropped it in, makes it 46-12. Star Valley basketball still working against this pressure. They do break it at the half-court line. Johnson works to Mackey. Corner to White, and she's bumped on the outside. This will be a non-shooting foul.
They're going to get Gehrig for that one. It's her second. Oh, excuse me, that's her third. Second team foul of the quarter on Central with 7:02 to go.
Inbound to Nelson, front court. 2 team fouls on Central, none in the quarter against Star Valley. Work a little give and go action. Johnson missed the shot on the post and then will foul, trying to tie up Central's defense after they got the rebound.
Lady Braves the last couple times up the court, Duke, they're getting a pretty decent shot, just not finishing now.
Central basketball, 6:50 to play in the fourth. It's 46-12. Lady Braves trailing. Star Valley will play East tomorrow. I believe that's the 11 o'clock tip-off, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so.
That will be here at Riverton High School. Of course, we'll have the broadcast coverage for that as well. Boys will follow that. Boys will follow this one, too, as Central again goes great ball movement down to the right block, and Temple gets 2 more.
Yeah, that was really nice. 17 points now for Temple.
Coach Knott going to empty his bench, and he'll send in 5 subs after the ball knocked out of bounds off of Central, and with 6:17 to go.
Well, really, with the exception of Dana and maybe the second half of the year last year with Ambry Nelson, this is the most significant varsity time these other girls have gotten. So I mean, yeah, they're looking to get some experience and get better from here on.
6:10 to go in the fourth. It's 48-12. Star Valley with the basketball. Johnson takes a 3. Too strong, no good. Backside rebound pulled in by the Indians. Central with it, and a foul on Dana reaching across the body, trying to pressure the ball. Just the second team foul with 6 minutes to go in the game.
Third personal on Dana.
Star Valley, no backcourt pressure as Central comes across the timeline. Scoreboard reads 48-12 in favor of the Tribe. Central basketball. Clock rolls down to 5:48. These two schools will stay on the court after this one in the boys varsity game as Central has the ball tipped and out of bounds, almost saved, but luckily for Central it goes out before touched by themselves. So stays with Central on the baseline. Inbound perimeter, left side corner, dribble drive take, and in for 2. A strong take by Elizabeth Needham. Finger rolls it in.
Second basket of the afternoon for her. She's got 4 points.
50-12 now on the Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Lady Braves trying to get some reps in, work their offense. Nelson goes to the right side, back up to her. Dribbles top of the key, bounces left to Mackey, takes a 3 on the wing, no good. Ricochet rebound into the hands of Central. Needham has it, across the timeline, sidestep, shot, good with the foul. She's come alive here in the last 2 possessions and to the Riverside Dental free throw line for the and 1. Stops the clock at 5:03 to go in the ball game with Central up now by 40, 52-12.
Third personal on Ambry Nelson, third team foul with 4:56 to go. And I just realized that's the 40-point mark, so the clock is going to run.
You're right, free throw no good. Rebounded though by Central, but then poked out by Star Valley into the hands of Mackey. Mackey across the half-court line, Lady Braves basketball. 4:40 and counting in the running clock. Hand off to Johnson. Works it around, ball poked away, but in the hands of Nelson. Works to Mackey, back outside, and extra pass to Nelson. Takes the three, banked it in. A Wyoming Army National Guard triple for Ambry Nelson.
So Ambry's actually 2 for 2 from out there. 9 points in the game.
Both of them bank shots.
Oh, you're right.
Here's a flick over to the right side. Lady Braves now trail 52-15. The answer three off the rim, no good. Nice box out by Mackey. She'll have the rebound off the bounce. 4:08 to go in the game. Johnson takes a three. She has it. Back-to-back Wyoming Army National Guard threes for Star Valley.
And to say those were needed is an understatement.
Yeah. Now 52-18. Central drive, jumper in the lane, no good. Mackey with the board. Something brewing here for Star Valley. Game's out of hand, but Lady Braves putting together a little run.
Well, at this point, you just want to have a little bit of confidence for tomorrow's game and
there's a
moving
baseline
into next week.
Here's a baseline drive by Dana. She's fouled, shot no good, to the Riverside Dental free throw line.
I believe they're going to get Needham for her third, excuse me. Third team foul with 3:25 to go. Clock is ticking. Dana hits that one. High school sports, Duke, so much of it's about confidence, and Lady Braves haven't had any until the last couple of minutes. So we'll see if hopefully it can feel a little better about things and it can carry over into tomorrow.
One more for Dana from the Riverside Dental free throw line. Hit the first, made it 52-19. She'll stare down the second. Shots away, off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Central. Indians will take it down the court quickly. Under 3 minutes to go. Clock at 2:52. Here's a nice pass runner down the lane. Too strong, but that's because she was pushed in the back. And that's going to stop the clock. No, you're right. The running clock, so it keeps running and puts Hickson to the free throw line with the clock ticking.
Fourth personal on Cambry Johnson. Hickson to the line, looking for her first point of the game on my stat sheet, and not going to get it that time.
Short off the front iron. 52-19 on the scoreboard.
The Indians 4 of 8 from the free throw line today.
Clock ticks down to 2:15 as the second free throw also left short, but rebounded by Central, and another foul on the putback. Shot no good, but now Elise Newton will go to the Riverside Dental free throw line.
And good to see her back in the lineup. Last quarter she hit her head and went off the court, and so she's back out there. That's very good.
Second free throw first free throw no good.
That foul went against Emily Dana, her fourth.
Second attempt, it's away and good. Minute 35 to go in the ball game. It's 53-19. Here's a lob down low. Great pass, and the shot is missed, but a foul. That was a great feed over the head of the defense to Ruby Hill, who quickly went up for the shot and goes to the line.
I believe it's Hadley Urick, if I'm saying that correctly.
So Ruby Hill will take a few dribbles from the Riverside Dental free throw line, and that free throw missed strong, no good. Remains 53-19.
See if Ruby can get the Lady Braves into the 20s.
And halfway down the cylinder, but no good. Missed that one as well. Rebounded by Central. Lady Indian basketball with 46 seconds to go in the game. Central leading it 53-19. Both teams in the bonus for the rest of this one, and there's the foul right away. As soon as I say that, Johnson will pick up the whistle. Again, running clock situation, so the clock will not stop. Central goes to the free throw line, and this will take us to the end of the game.
And that'll be the fifth personal on Johnson, so she will have to have a seat for the last 20 seconds of this game. Tori White will come in after she checks with the table, of course.
Just taking more time off the clock. It's all good. First free throw will come with only 7 seconds left and counting, and it's no good. And the buzzer will sound, and they will not give her the second free throw. So if you had 54 as the over on this one, sorry. 50.
And also, if you're gambling on this game, you need to call that help help hotline, really.
Absolutely. So 53-19 is your final score Star Valley Lady Braves will drop this one against the Central Lady Indians. Let's jump into our Silver Star postgame coverage. Take flight to faster Wi-Fi. Learn how at silverstar.com. That is silverstar.com. Let's see how this score looks deep in the numbers with the Battleson Brothers Flooring postgame battle stats.
Well, Central really broke this game open in the second half behind Carson Temple and Izzy Kelly. Temple finishing with 17 points, 6 of 10 from the field, 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. Izzy Kelly 5 for 5 on my stat sheet from the field and 1 of 3 from beyond the arc, so 31 total points between those two players alone. 7 for Taylon Wade, 6 for Elizabeth Needham, 3 for McKay Gehrig, 3 for Sammy Schaefer, and I believe that's 1 for Elise Newton. The rebounding numbers actually had the Lady Braves with 1 more. Not that that mattered today. 8 steals for Central today, doubling up the Lady Braves in that category. Both teams struggled from the line. Central 5 of 12, the Lady Braves 6 of 22. For Star Valley, 9 points for Ambry Nelson to go with 2 steals and 2 rebounds. 4 points for Cambry Johnson before she fouled out due to fouls there. 4 points, 8 rebounds for Emily Dana in today's game, and 2 points for Ruby Hill. The Lady Braves inside the arc tonight, I had them 2 of 18, just 11%. Did hit a couple of late threes to give them 3 of 11 from the arc for 27%. And as I mentioned, just an offensive struggle today, and hopefully things can be better for them tomorrow as they drop this one by the final score of 53-19.
Lady Braves will play Cheyenne East tomorrow here in this gym with an 11 o'clock tip-off time. We'll take a break here, get set up for the boys' game. For those listening on Swift 98, a song or two. We'll be right back. For those watching on video, switch over to the boys' channel at SVInews.com or on the SVI Media YouTube channel, and we'll have Central and Star Valley Varsity Boys on the way after this on the SVI Sports Network.
Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home is clearing stock with massive discounts. Right now, while supplies lasts, find select LVP and carpet 50% off. Battleson Brothers also has over 8,500 square feet of hardwood, normally $7.99 per square foot, but currently just $3.99. And choose select tile for just $1.99 per square foot. Come see the flooring professionals, located 1